Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of DesignTech. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit of stuff with our smeltery here. I want to do a little bit of automation. I want to get this smeltery a little bit more automated so that if I want to double ores, I just have to kind of dump them in the smeltery and then they're good to go. We did set this up, this kind of ore doubling system here last episode, but this is relatively slow. Like, actually, it's really slow. It's kind of painfully slow. I am smelting up all of my yellorium right now. Yellorium and the other ores from big reactors are not compatible with the Tinker's Construct smeltery in this pack, so yeah, that's a thing. But let's go ahead and see about... actually, I've already got all the stuff made, so we're going to use a couple of these redstone clocks, a couple levers, and then I guess I'll just use cobblestone, even though it's kind of ugly. It'll work. It'll do the job for now, and we can make it prettier later. So we got that, and then the other thing I want to make is some item ducts. Yep, there we go. Item ducts from thermal expansion, and that's just lead and tin for 6 of them, and I only need 6, so that works out pretty well. So let's make a couple of those, and then last but not least, I'm going to need some servos, and those are also pretty easy to make. I think we're just going to go with the basic plain old normal boring servos, because those will function just fine. Those will do the trick for me. So we'll do that, and I need a little bit of glass, and I need 4 of those. Well, let's do 6, actually, just in case I want to do the other side as well. Maybe there may come a point where I want to do that. Okay, so we've got that, and then last but not least, we need a couple of chests, and I think we'll go iron chests. I've got the iron. We might as well. That should be fine. So let's go and make 1, 2, 3 chests and surround those with iron. There we go. We got 3 iron chests. And last but not least, I think... I'm actually thinking I'm going to make a couple more item ducts. Yeah, let's make a couple more item ducts. And then let's see about doing a better servo. So these ones require Invar, these ones require Electrum. Electrum is gold and silver, and I need 2 Electrum ingots. So we'll go... Oh, beautiful. I actually already have some made. Even better. Okay. Oh, but I need... I need quartz or hardened glass for that, don't I? I can't just use regular glass. Okay. We'll go with these ones instead. That's fine. And let's make some hardened? No? What? Why you no work? Oh, because I don't have any redstone. Ha! That would do it. There we go. Hardened servos. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put a chest right here. And then I'm going to put a chest... let's just get rid of all this grass just for the minute so I can actually get down here. And we'll do the same on this side as well. There we go. And I actually need to get down below. And over here as well. Okay, awesome. And we're going to put an iron chest here and an iron chest here. And then we'll run item ducts into that chest. Just like this. There we go. And it is getting late. Let's go take a little sleep before things get out of hand and mobs spawn everywhere. I've made some config changes. As of the time of this recording, it is Monday, and I haven't submitted the pack update yet. It's coming very, very, very soon, though. I just wanted... There's a couple bugs that I found last minute that I kind of need to hammer out before I release it, and a couple other things I want to tweak as well. So coming very, very soon will be the pack update DesignTech 2.0. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. So we're going to put these servos on, and naturally, that didn't work. Let me get that back. There we go. change them all to ignore. So basically, it'll yank the servos out of here and put them into this, or it'll yank the items out from underneath these basins and these casting tables over here, and it will deposit them into this chest, which is exactly what we want. So that should do it. Now let's go like so. And let's test this out. Do I have any ores in here? I do not. Okay. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and do the automation part. So we're going to put a couple of those on there, and then we'll put a redstone clock from extra utilities and disable it. And then last but not least, we'll drop some redstone up here. I'm going to need more redstone than that, aren't I? There we go. That's better. Ba-dum. And like so. Beautiful. So, essentially, how this is going to work, you can see if I turn this thing on, you'll see the redstone lighting up. And every time it lights up, it's going to drain a little bit of stuff into here. So essentially what we've done is made it so that as long as this lever is flipped, it will drain stuff into here, and then it will be sucked out and moved into the chest. So if I have a whole bunch of ores that I want to smelt up, like for example, say I want to smelt this tin right here, I can drop it. Oh, and that's the other thing I want to do as well. We're also going to put a thing there and a hardened servo on here so that anything that goes into this chest will be deposited into here. So I can put these guys in, and it will grab them and deposit them into this smeltery, where they will then be smelted. So if I come back from mining and I've got a whole bunch of ores and stuff like that with me that I want to have smelted up, I can relatively easily just drop them in. Now, it would also probably be a really good idea for us to do kind of the same thing with fluids. So if I make some fluiducts, and I will need hardened fluiducts because it's going to be for lava. So let's see, that's going to require Invar and lead. I don't think I have any Invar, do I? Nope, I used it all right there. So Invar was 2 iron, 1 nickel. So we'll go like so. And we should see that stuff was all smelted. If we enable this, we'll see those ingots start draining out, and they'll get sucked out and moved into this chest right here, little by little. You can see them kind of, these are not these are the ones you can't see through. So you can't see the items moving, but they're basically getting pulled out and moved into this chest right here. And that will drain all of the tin. And then we just have the one left. There we go. So that's all good. Let's go ahead and make some ferrous ore. Now we do kind of have to be careful because it will try to drain into all of them at once. So if there's not a number that's divisible by whatever, it can get kind of weird. I do think that it's fine with ingots. We'll test it here in a second. Let's also gather up all this sugarcane as well. Hello, thank you. And we're going to see, should be, we got the nickel in there, this iron is good to go. Okay, there. So we got 6 Invar in there. Well, that's going to divide into an even number of ingots anyway, since we have 3 casts. There we go. And we can turn that off now. And I will take my Invar. There we go. So we can make the hardened fluiducts. Hardened. And I still need a lead ingot, which I do have. And let's just go ahead and make a couple of those. Now, I think we're going to have to move some of this stuff around. So let's get this out of the way. Let's grab this. I think I'm going to put this pattern chest over here instead. And then we'll put our pump here. Hardened fluiduct. Oh. That's okay. We can do this. Just remove that. There we go. And then we will change that to ignored. And any lava that's in here will go into the seared tank. So basically, we'll just have to refill this every 8,000. We'll probably upgrade this to a higher lava tank pretty soon, actually. Something that can hold maybe 16,000 or 32,000, just to make it easier on ourselves. But that's the basic premise, and it works really well. It's very, very simple. I mean, that was the whole automation process right there. The redstone clocks are super easy to make. It's basically just stone and redstone. Although now I'm not seeing them. I don't know where they are. Let's just do a search for a clock. There. So this is the recipe. Super, super easy, as you can see. And then the other stuff we kind of did together. So that's all good. Let's put this stuff away. And I'll drop those in there because I don't need them right now. And then I want to get into upgrading our Tinker's tools. So as I said, I made some config changes to a couple of things. So we're going to kind of do something with that here. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, iguana tweaks has actually always been a part of this mod pack. That's not a new thing, but basically, until very recently, the only part of the mod pack the only thing it actually did was it allowed you to swap out tool parts. That was the only thing. Anything else, it wouldn't do it. Let's grab a tool binding here and drop that in there and make a paper binding. Now, we can swap out tool parts, which will give me an additional modifier there, which is good. And durability-wise, what's my durability on this? 250? It's okay. That's not great, but it's not bad. Yeah. So anyway, we can do that. This, I'm not really sure what I could swap out there, but I'm not too worried about it. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and upgrade the pickaxe head so I can mine better stuff. And I'm thinking alumite is probably the most obvious solution. So let's see if we find molten alumite. It is obsidian, iron, and aluminum. Now, I don't think I actually have any obsidian. Yeah, I don't. I have no obsidian whatsoever. So, we're going to have to deal with that a little bit. This thing, I could probably swap something out on that. I hate to do one of the plates, though. Maybe pattern? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't have any more modifiers is the thing. Although, actually, I'm pretty sure that you can add a modifier. Or, actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. We'll make an alumite hammerhead. And then this thing will be able to mine... Oh, wait, I can't make an alumite hammerhead because we can't mine obsidian. Will brass mine obsidian? Or not brass, bronze. There we go. Let's see. Mining level, redstone. No. Okay, so that's not going to do me any good. I guess we could put a diamond on it. I guess we'll do the modifier thing. I kind of hate to do that, but it'll work. So we just do that, and that will give it... Oh, no, I can't do that because it won't, I don't think I have room for another modifier. Let's see. Yeah, no modifiers remaining. Although this will add one, right? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll throw a diamond on it so it can mine obsidian. Like so. And let's just put our paper in there and this stuff over here. And then I think I'm going to have to run down to the mines and get my hands on a little bit of obsidian. So I will do that, and then I'll come back. Alright guys, I am back, and I also went ahead and filled up the lava tank as well. I figured it was a good time to do that since I was going to be down by a bunch of lava anyway. But I now have myself a whole bunch of obsidian. Yay! So, we're going to go ahead and put that in here so that can smelt up. We'll just put the one in for now. And then we'll put this stuff away, put the cobble in there, and all of this... Oh, actually, that ore needs to stay out, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. I also died while I was down there. I fell into the lava. It was a glorious... Actually, it was really kind of an embarrassing, horrible death. There was much face palmage involved, without a doubt. It was terrible. But anyway... So we got our lava going in, or our obsidian cooking up here. Now, let's take a look at the alumite. And for this, we needed obsidian, iron, and then aluminum. And it looks like 2.5 times the aluminum. Yeah, so for every 2.5 aluminum, we need... 2 iron. So let's grab this and... Ooh, do I have... Oh, I do have some aluminum right here. Good. Okay. So here we have 2 ingots worth of aluminum. Do I have any aluminum that's just straight up aluminum? That is the question. Aluminum ore berries. Can I make those into ingots? No, I can't. Do I have any aluminum bricks or aluminum blocks or ingots? No, I don't. So what we'll do is I will put 2 iron ingots in, 2 of those, and 9 of those. And that should make exactly enough alumite, I think, if I'm doing my math correctly. And there's a distinct possibility that I am not doing my math correctly, because math is really not my strong point. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab a pickaxe head and put that guy right here. And we will use that to make... Oh, look at that. 3. Beautiful. Okay. And I think the rest of the alumite I'm just going to hold on to for the time being. So we'll put that back. Oh, that was a mistake. There we go. And we'll just hold on to it for the moment. Let's just throw it in here with all of our other stuff. And then I am going to need 1 iron ingot because you can only tool swap if your tool is not damaged. So we're going to swap this out for an alumite pickaxe head, which is then going to allow us to mine cobalt, which is super useful. Let's also... I'm considering putting some redstone on there. I think I'm going to hold off on that for the moment, though. So, where do you find cobalt? Well, you find it in the Nether. So we're going to have to do that. Luckily, we just grabbed a whole bunch of obsidian, so we can get into the Nether relatively easily. Let's go ahead and make a flint and steel. There we go. And I don't want my Nether portal right next to my base, because the Nether portal noise is like the most annoying thing ever. So, I think what we're going to do instead... let's actually just grab... Let's see. If we do... I'll just take it all with me. Whatever. It's fine. So I think we're going to put our Nether portal down here, because I think this seems like a good place for it. And let's put it... I'd really like to put it back here. Like, oh, hi, hole in the ground. No. We don't want to put our obsidian down as a floor. I almost did that. That would have been just embarrassing. let's do that. And is that still lit up enough? Yeah, it is. Good. Okay. I'm also going to put some torches down here where I grabbed the stuff from, because this is not mob safe right now. There we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, there's my death. We're just going to remove that waypoint. Goodbye. Okay. So I think our portal is going to go right about here or so. Like that. There we go. And then we'll just go like that. And light it. There we go. Now we can get into the Nether and get the stuff that we need. Do I need to take anything else with me? I don't think so. Oh, I should really make new armor. I just realized how damaged my armor is. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to head into the Nether, see if I can find anything good, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back. So, I was thinking about it, and I just remembered I'm pretty sure that Nether ores is installed in this pack, which means if I go in to the Nether and I start mining stuff, I'm going to get attacked by zombie pigmen, unless I have Silk Touch on... What? Oh, hi there. Goodbye. Unless I have Silk Touch on whatever I'm using to do the mining. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a little bit of an adventure, and we're going to see if we can track down a village, and do a little bit of villager trading. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Before I do that, though, I do want to make myself a golden bag of holding from extra utilities, because that's going to be super, super useful. Let's just grab this wool here. We're going to need a diamond, a gold block, 2 gold ingots, and a vanilla chest. So let's go like so. Make that one into ingots, and... Oh, I forgot to grab the diamond. And there we go. Golden bag of holding. That basically is just going to let us hold a ton of different stuff, which will be super, super useful for us. I'm also thinking we should bring some stuff to trade, but I don't really know. I guess, hell no, I don't want to trade away my leather. I don't have a whole lot of it. What else? We've got sugarcane, we've got zombie flesh. What else did villagers like? I think that's... Well, and I've got bread on me as well. So maybe we'll just bring that stuff and hope that that does the trick, I guess. And I'm going to take pretty much all this stuff out and put it in my golden bag of holding as well. So then we've got the backpack and everything else. And actually, I just realized something. We can also upgrade our sword a little bit. Although it takes a lot less time to level up if I don't. So maybe we'll just repair. I think we'll just repair our sword. And I'll worry about upgrading it at a later time. So I think that's good. Okay. Now, it seems that over in this direction, there's some plains, which would be a prime spot for a village to spawn. So I'm going to head off that way. I'll do a little exploring, see what I can find, and then I'll come right back. Alright guys, I am back. The bad news is I haven't found a village yet. The good news is I did find an AE2 meteor right here, and I think we can actually break into it, and I didn't even think of that as I was out and about. But there's some stuff from in here that we need, so I figured we'll go for it. And we should just be able to bust in pretty easily with this hammer. And right in the center, there should be a chest right there. There we go. What did we get? We got the logic press. Okay, that's pretty good. That will come in handy, in fact. So, AE2 meteor there. There's also one kind of back where we spawned initially, and I'd found another one at some point too. So, we need all 4 of the presses before we can get into applied energistics and start making an ME system. So that's going to be a thing that we'll kind of be on the lookout for as we're traveling. Alright guys, I am back. And it's not a village, but it's something. We did find ourselves a desert temple. Maybe we'll find something pretty good in here. Who knows? Oh, hi, creeper. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah, don't want that guy exploding. Let's just light all of this up. There we go. Whew. That was surprisingly close. And we just want to break that pressure plate for sure. All right. And then I will take all the TNT. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Invar block. Awesome. Emerald. An ancient trees sapling. That's good. Some unknown dimlets from RF tools. Nickel, steel sword, bone, nickelite, lead, electrum blocks. All sorts of goodies. Not too bad. I think I'll take the chest too, because you never know. There's a lot of crafting recipes that require them, and if I can save myself the trouble of crafting them, and I have the inventory space for it, why not? Might as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, and I uncovered a whole lot of terrain and did not find a single village. So, yeah. Little disappointing, but I mean, I'm here. I basically just explored all of this and all of this over here, and I still have not found a single village. So, yeah. And I believe villages can generate in the desert. I believe they can generate in the flower fields. I know they can generate in the savannah up here, so I don't know. I'm just either having really bad luck or something, but anyway, I guess what we'll do is we will head into the Nether. And we'll just have to be very careful. Let's see. Let's actually grab some of those apples for food, because I am running a bit low. And then we'll grab all of these. And I think, do I have a bunch of bread in here? I do. Okay, never mind. We don't need to bring the apples. Apples can stay. Okay, cool. So let's head into the Nether. I do need some blaze rods in a bad way. I need some cobalt too. I guess we're going to do a test and find out if pigmen get mad if you... Yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, this is our Nether spawn right here. Not really anywhere to go, but I do spy what appears to be another fortress right there. So, not a bad spawn. Not a bad spawn at all. Let's just get some netherrack so I've got something to actually build across with. And then we'll just start building a little bit of a bridge, I think. Just right here. That goes across. It really doesn't need to be more than 2 wide. 2 wide should be just fine. And I'm just going to have to be very, very careful. We'll just do this. Alright guys, I am back. I found what I'm looking for. I got my 4 blaze rods, and that's all I really need right now. I did find a bunch of other goodies and things too, but mostly I was worried about the blaze rods. So I got what I needed, and now we can get out of here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run while I can. Ooh, I should see... Maybe we'll do a little bit of testing. Get him? Oh, almost. Nope. Nope. Got him. Oh, he moved. Come here, you. Nope. If he would stop moving... There we go. That one got him. All right. I will take those for sure. Thank you. And we were going to see if... Will it make the pigmen mad? No. Ooh, that's a creeper. That's one of those, like, super creepers. Let's... Yeah, got him. Okay. Might as well get some glowstone on here. There we go. Since the hammer lets me grab the dust and stuff super fast. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna head back, guys, and I'll meet up with you in just a little bit. Alright, guys, I am back. So, what did I need those blaze rods for? Well, to put it simply, I want to make myself an ender storage thing. So, to do that, I've got so much random junk here. The first thing I'm going to do is pulverize some blaze rods, because then I get 4 blaze powder for each one, instead of just the 2 that you would get normally. Let's just put all of this stuff away, and I did get a little bit of cobalt, and nothing attacked me, so that's good. But let's look at ender storage. Here we go. So I need an ender pouch, and I need an ender chest, and I need a little bit of wool, which I realized just now that I don't actually have. Luckily, there are sheep, and there are sheep relatively close. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, guys, I am back. So, I've got the wool this time. We're good to go. I'm going to grab the ender pearls, and then I need some leather and some obsidian as well. And the first thing we'll make is the ender chest itself. And I know I've got some chests that I picked up. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and make that. No? Why? Oh, I need actual... Oh, no. I'm going to have to go all the way back to get more blaze powder. Okay. Well, we'll make the ender pouch. I guess I will do that between episodes, because unfortunately, guys, I am out of time for this one. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.